Hey guys, welcome back to another video on F1 Hub, and in today's video we're going to review Red Bull season so far. So let's dive straight into it, and remember to like and subscribe if you do enjoy the following video, and keep up with all of my mid-season review content where I'm going to be reviewing all of the teams. But we're going to start, of course, with the Red Bull Formula 1 team leading the 2024 World Championship. They've got 7 wins so far, all achieved by Max Verstappen. He's leading the World Championship with his teammate Sergio Perez down in 7th place. So of course they started off the season with wins in Bahrain and Saudi, but that streak came to an end in Australia before more wins in Japan and China meant that Red Bull would dominate the season. However, ever since then it's gone wrong. So let's just go through Red Bull season so far. Winning 7 Grand Prix is amazing news for Red Bull. They lead the World Championship. There's a huge decline from 2023, and obviously questions are being asked, how come their dominance has just ended? Some people think it's because some of their parts in their car was illegal, and secretly the FIA told them to get those parts off the car, and that might be all of a sudden why all of the other teams have caught up. The RB20 is also not very good with development and is currently falling behind. This is a similar problem Mercedes have faced in 2022 and 2023, and it's also not facing correlation from the wind tunnel, which means upgrades aren't working properly. This is not great news for Red Bull, who are currently under pressure in the Constructors' Championship, which I'll get to right now. Red Bull do lead the Constructors, but it's only by 42 points over McLaren, who have emerged as surprise contenders, which I'll cover in tomorrow's video. Red Bull do lead the Constructors, however that gap should have been bigger. And it's all down to Sergio Perez. He has not been a good Red Bull teammate at all. In previous years, he was always there. In 2021, he helped Max claim his title. In 2022, he closed into Charles Leclerc for second in the championship, and in 2023, he did get second. But this year, every single race, pretty much, he's in the barriers, either in the qualifying or the race. Sergio Perez is an average 6/10 down on Max Verstappen in the last couple of races. He's crashed in Hungary, he's crashed in Spa, he didn't crash in Spa, he crashed in Hungary, he crashed in the Monaco Grand Prix, he crashed in pretty much every Grand Prix where there's rain as well. He's not very good in mixed conditions, and that's generally where you see the gap to Max, but you also see the gap to Max at high-speed venues. In low-speed venues such as Saudi Arabia, this year Perez wasn't even a match for Verstappen, but at least he was closer. This is Sergio Perez's worst season to date with Red Bull, and there's just no doubt about it. In 2022, Perez took pole. 2023 took pole, but that was an assist without Verstappen there, but still beat him. In 2024, he did finish second and finished 13 seconds behind, which was a good day for Sergio Perez, but he's just not there constantly enough in 2024. All that early season form, including being 66 thousandths off Verstappen's pole in Japan, aren't there, and that's bad news for Red Bull. So Red Bull also not in a great state of mind. There was all that controversy at the start of the year with Jos Verstappen and Christian Horner that boiled over in the opening races of the year. That wasn't great news for Red Bull, with a publicity stunt as well too, and Christian Horner under increasing pressure, and it also gets worse the more you think about it. Adrian Newey's left along with Jonathan Wheatley recently, which means Red Bull are crumbling. They've got a driver who can't perform, they've got behind the scenes internal pressure, and all of their previous hires, including Adrian Newey and Jonathan Wheatley, are currently leaving, which means Red Bull are a failing ship, and in the end it's all going to collapse. Red Bull will be hoping to hold on to the Constructors' Championship. Whether or not they do is a question that will be answered soon. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next.